everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. How's everybody doing? Oh, sorry I didn't do a video last night. This is Saturday morning. I started to do a video and I ended up not being able to finish it. So I'm starting over. So I hope everybody's Saturday's going well. I'm trying to finish up my birthday gifts. I'm trying to make another Amy for Kirkland. Yep. I don't really have a lot to share. I haven't done much when it comes to my stuff, you know, crocheting for my stuff. I've just been crocheting. I've been working on this. I don't know if you can see. I had to frog a couple of rows last night, but I've done from here to here. But see how the ombre doesn't really finish? But I'm just gonna keep going. And Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches did a review on this. And it isn't soft. I don't know why Premier didn't, it's not even as soft as their basic yarn. It is a little rough. You don't notice it until it's made up. I didn't notice it in the cake. I caked mine up. I don't know where my ball went, but I caked it up. It's around here somewhere. This mess I have, but I caked it up and it felt soft in the cake. But yeah, it's not the nicest feeling yarn, but I think hopefully it'll feel nicer once I wash it and put some soft, what do you call it, fabric softener in. I noticed doing Boggy blankets this year. You know, I was unboxing all of those blankets and you can tell, like a lot of the Red Heart yarn blankets that were made out of Red Heart, if they were washed, you could tell they were soft. But there were a few that were Red Heart and they were extremely soft. And I forgot who it was, but I asked them if they used fabric softener and they did. Oh my goodness, what a difference. They were extremely soft. So that's what I'll do with this one. So I need to keep an eye out on the measurements on this, but okay, I need to put this away right now. I'm in the middle of something else. And I got it tangled up. I am making another monster. I don't know if I'm going to do the same one-eyed monster, but I'm going to use his body. I don't know. We'll see. But I like this color. And this is the Big Twist Posh. It's a number 5. 100% polyester. The colorway is Strawberry Glow. But yeah, it's kind of, it's showing it that it's brighter than it is, but it is a pretty color. It's like that. It's lighter, but it's still pretty. It's a pretty color. So now I'm working on the body. So this one's going to be a little bit smaller, but this yarn is nice. It doesn't fall apart. It's nicer than that plush yarn, and I think it's a little cheaper. I don't know. I haven't done the stats, yardage, but that Snuggle, the first skein was terrible. The second skein was better, but it still falls apart. This doesn't fall apart at the end. Here's an end. I mean, at all. It does not fall apart at all. So it's nice yarn. So that's good. Did I do 2 stitches? 1, 2, 3, and a double. But so I'm gonna make another monster, and then I'm gonna start on flowers. I only found 2. I have knitting needles. Okay, let me start over. The flowers I'm gonna make, I went over to Krista, the Secret Yarnery, and she gave me an idea of how to make the flowers by her tutorial. So, but she used for the stems knitting needles, wooden bamboo knitting needles. Well, I only have 2 little ones and then 2 large ones, long ones. So she's only gonna get 4 flowers, unless I can find something else to put them on. I'm trying to think what else I could use. I have skewers, but the top of the knitting needle actually, you know, it's the top of it stops the knitting needle from falling through the actual flower. Well, the skewers I have, they're pointy on both ends. So, and I guess I could cut them and glue buttons on them. I don't know if I have enough time for that. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I should have had this done. But the party, Kirkland's birthday party's today at 1. So, I know, I'm a slacker. But yesterday, she's so cute. She texts me. You know, she texts me all the time, but anyway, she calls me, "Hey, Nene." They get her those blow up things. It's like a huge slide, and these are like the ones my son rents. They're huge, like really long, and I mean, it takes up the whole backyard. Well, he lives on acreage, not really, but it doesn't take up the whole acreage, but it takes up a good majority of the backyard. She was so excited, and she was talking to me on the phone, jumping on her trampoline. Now that she's got a cell phone and she can call her grandma, and you know, guess what? Guess what? Well, I gotta go. I gotta call my girlfriend, Nene. I gotta call my best friend. She's so stinking cute. So, and I think I've already told you guys, but the theme of her birthday is Stitch. She is like a Stitch fanatic. Stitch and Angel. But I think she likes Stitch the most. And just this year, I mean, she's not into princesses anymore. Well, she is going to be 8, so now she's just into that. And they also love Bluey. She loves Bluey. I probably could make her a Bluey, but I'm not going to attempt that today. No, I don't have time to watch tutorials. But this pattern I'm doing doesn't have a tutorial. It's a pattern, and I've done quite well, but you know, it's mostly in the round, which isn't too difficult. I don't know why, but my rounds, they get pointy. What am I'm doing what the pattern says. Maybe I'm crocheting too tight, but it's always got a pooch. But it won't matter, it's going to be covered up probably anyways. Oh gosh, I lost count. Oh, we're at the beginning. But that's about all I've got going on today. Okay. Hang on 1 second, y'all. It's getting hot in here. There. It's blowing right on me. It feels good. So, there's not a whole lot. There's not too much drama around here. Everybody's behaving. Zeus got sick this morning, though. He tanked up on water. If he drinks water too fast, it comes right back up. And that's what he did. He was tanking up on water. And he's getting old too. He's not getting, he's already there. Poor baby. But I think he gets around pretty good. He's just getting absent-minded. Does his senile moments where he's barking at the wall. And he does have the sundowners where he gets up in the middle of the night and he paces. They wake me up every night. Last night it was at 2:30. I actually went to bed on time so I could be up and ready for this birthday party. I'm on crochet or knitter schedule. I'm up all night crocheting. It's like one more stitch, one more stitch. Tell me I'm not alone. A lot of times lately I'm editing my videos. I do them at night because there's less interruptions. The dogs are sleeping. And I'm a night owl nowadays. But last night, well, that's why I didn't get my video. I went to bed last night. Yeah. I lost count, but I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. But what else is going on? I did get some yarn in yesterday, but it was just, I ordered some big twist bulky. It's not really that bulky. It's a number 5. It's the it's shiny. It's an anti-pilling. I forgot what they called it. But anyways, I got gray. Nothing, you guys, I don't want to bore you with some gray yarn. But yeah, it was on sale. I think $2.99. And so I bought 10. I think it comes 6 in a pack. I bought 2 big packs. Whoops. Okay, I'm not doing this right. I'm on increases. Let me see. The body has less. It's not as big as the. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, got one more increase. No, that was it. I did the last of the increases. Did I? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? I did too many rows. There's 6, 12, 18, 24, 16. I had a frog 1 row. Actually, I should frog 2 rows. But that's okay. No. All right, here we go. I got 2 more rows before I just do single crochets. So, I don't know. I frogged a row I shouldn't have. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already got the 7. Okay. Be that way. I know my count's not right though, but that's okay. Let me see. Let me count. I'm gonna put y'all on hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. My count is perfect. I'm sorry I didn't put you on hold. So now it's just, I gotta do several rounds of single crochet. I need a stitch marker. I lost my stitch marker. I have stitch markers everywhere. That's one thing my dogs don't mess with is my stitch markers, thank goodness. They mess with other stuff. Oh, foot's asleep. What time is it? It's 9:30. I gotta get my tail in gear. I just want to make a couple flowers. Shouldn't. I was reading a comment. Oh, goodness. I make myself laugh at myself. You do a lot of that when you make videos. Everybody's sleepy this morning. Archer's sleeping. You can see him in the mirror. He's sleeping on the ottoman. And the other two are passed out. My mom is coming over. She wants to ride together to the birthday party. So she'll probably get here a little early, which is fine. Susie got groomed yesterday. She's so soft when she gets groomed. Her hair is so soft. It doesn't stay like that very long. It's raining outside, so once it gets wet, she's gonna curl up probably. Unless she cut it a little shorter than normal. I wonder what a big Amy would look like with that that purple yarn I bought right there. You can see. Let's see if I can figure out how to get over there. There. I wonder how that would look. I bought it to make one of those poofs for Kirkland. But you know what? She's changed her favorite color now is teal. Teal or blue. Probably could exchange it. I'm gonna go over to her house today and see what's going on in her bedroom. Her mom's redone it because she's a big girl. Well, I got her a desk, so she's got a desk in there now. Her bedroom, they live in a huge farmhouse, but her bedroom's small. They made the bedrooms kind of small in this house. Actually, I think Gunner's room is bigger, but it might not be. But I don't know. There's just not a lot of room for stuff. But they have like 3 bathrooms. There's a bathroom between the kids' bedroom. They share a bathroom. I grew up with doing that. I grew up in a mobile home, but it had a door that went to the bathroom, which was kind of cool. And my brothers were little when I lived at home. They weren't that big. I think I'm like 10 years older than my youngest brother. And then 5 years difference between me and my middle brother, the middle child. What did I do with that stitch marker? I lost another stitch marker. Okay. So I've done 2. I'm on 3. 1, 2. That way I can talk to y'all. I wanted to make more scrunchies too. I just got too many things going on. I can't help it. But crocheting for kids though, I can use the bright colors. I think why I don't do the Amies a whole lot is because I gotta sew. And sewing that head on was kind of a challenge for me. I'm gonna try to crochet the head on this one and see how it turns out, and try to stick with a specific row. I'm gonna put stitch markers on the head so I know where I'm gonna be crocheting. I just struggled to crochet in the right row, or sew, not crochet, sew, you know. It's new to me, so I'm not sure how to do that. And then I tried to pin everything. That didn't, to pin it on, that didn't work out so great. I mean, I got a couple to stay so I could at least get started, but for the most part, you know, definitely a learning experience. But I want to learn how to do a teardrop eye. I'm gonna try to do 2 teardrop eyes for this one and then just sew it on. But that's what I'm gonna do, is instead of sewing, last time I made her an Amy, I sewed the eye, I made the eye while sewing it on. This time I'm going to, I surface crocheted. This time I'm just gonna make the eye separately. I did this one. So the one on the green one I'm looking at, and it's sparkly. I use Big Twist Twinkle. I think it's called Twinkle. My coffee's already cold. All right, I'm on row 4. Got 5 to go. What else is going on? Not a whole lot. Yeah, I already did that one. Let's see what I have planned for next week. Well, I've worked a good bit on that wedding gift that I'm making, the purple and white and gray buffalo blanket. And if any of you guys want to make something like that, MJ Off the Hook, she has, I think it's farmhouse blanket, I believe it's called. Hers is black and white and gray. It's beautiful. This one's a little bit different. I've got the colors narrow and tall. Hers are blocked. So you can make it however you want, you know. It depends on how many stitches you go across versus how many rows you go high in each color, you know. So I did this one a little bit different. I think if I had to do it again, I believe I would have stacked, I would have done a row with gray and purple on top, I think. But I didn't want to write a chart out, so I did the easy way. I just alternated gray and white with the purple. Right? Or no, white. I alternated, I used white on each row. With one row would be with gray, the other row would be with purple. I think if I had to do it again, I would have used gray with both white and purple instead of the white. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But And it's easy for me to make a mistake on that. I've had to frog a couple rows because of carrying the yarn. And then, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. One of the rows I went too many rows with the color. So I wasted my time. I had to frog a whole row because I went up too many rows. I didn't change color when I was supposed to, basically. That's okay. Round 4. So this is coming along quite well. Easiest part is the body. It's the body and the legs are real easy. It's the face. So I want to give it antennas. This time I want to give it 2 eyes. And I may use some of my the eyes that I bought, safety eyes. I think I have some big ones. I got several different sizes. But I have an eye that is kind of like a teardrop shape, but I'm not crazy about the color of the ridge of it. But I could give it eyeliner in black and line it out with a row of black around the eye, I guess. What did I do there? Totally missed a stitch on the row below. That was dumb. Yeah, I missed the whole stitch. Looks like I did. You know what? I didn't miss a stitch. I did a double crochet. Dummy. I left a tiny little gap, but I just filled it in. Yeah, it's not too bad. I fudged it a little. I noticed I have a lot of new subscribers, and I think a lot of you guys are coming from Juan, the Yarn Addict. I want to welcome you guys, and I hope everybody sticks around. My content's a little bit different than Jan's. The only thing that we have that's the same is we love yarn and we buy a ton of yarn. Yep. And when you love yarn like I do, you gotta be a little creative when you start to figure out how you're gonna store it, because you don't want to store it in bins, you know. Now I do have 4 bins that 2 of them are scrap, and I got another basket over here I gotta go through, and they're not really scrap, they're just caked up. I would like to make a wall. See, I've got all my walls taken up. I'd like to do like I could move the mirror behind the couch there and make a yarn wall, but I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I could do it in one of the other bedrooms once. Well, the green room. It would have to be the green room. I'm gonna keep the one bedroom normal. I'm getting accused of taking over the house, which is somewhat true. But I'm gonna keep it normal for guests. But you know, Lynette and her hubby slept in the green room. That bed's the best, and I know Lynette doesn't mind sleeping surrounded by beautiful yarn. She was so funny when she was here. She goes, "I can't wait to show my husband your yarn rooms." She said, "because he thinks I'm bad." But she can't. She wants to buy new yarn, and her husband's very supportive. It's just they don't have anywhere to put it because they're going to be traveling soon. They're going to sell their home and travel, and I think they're going to have a place where they go every weekend. It's a campground that they have a lot of friends and they go every weekend. They're going to be snowbirds and then come hopefully to Florida. But she's got to have a place to store her yarn. I told them they could park here in Florida. They can park their RV. It's perfect for an RV. We have a thing that you can connect to our septic, because that's what we did when we lived here. When we first moved here, we were building a house, so we were living in our camper. Well, initially we couldn't live here. They wouldn't let us pull an RV permit. So once they turned our power on, we moved in. We pulled the camper in here. I'm like, how are they going to kick us out of our property? They didn't say, nobody said anything. There's people that have campers set up all around here, you know, out in the country, and you know somebody's living in it, because it's a couple of them are undercover and they have the lights on at night. So I mean, I'm not that nosy of a neighbor, but I'm not blind. So, but yeah, they could park here when they're visiting. My husband really likes Roy, Lynette's husband. Because my husband, you know, he's mostly business. All his friends are people he sells to, you know. It's nice to have somebody that's not just work related to hang out with. Yep. All right. After this row, I got one more row, and then I'll start doing decreases. It's going to be a cone head. Yeah. But I just wanted to get on here and do a little video. This video is not going to be much. I know that my basket for making mystery boxes is growing, but I know a few people are wanting mystery boxes. I will eventually get them, but when I'm ready, I'll let y'all know, because I want to have plenty of colors, you know, have a variety. Like at the bottom of that basket, it's all teal. Everything is teal in different yarns, and I don't want to just pack up a box of teals. I want to give everybody a variety. I've had a few emails, everybody I've made boxes for, they like the variety, but I make sure there's enough to do a project, a nice, like a large project. Enough for a cardigan or a blanket, you know what I mean? At least 1,500, I want to say, in one specific color, maybe two, I don't know. Depends on which size bag. I think this next round, I'm gonna make all my boxes 25 or no 30 or 50, something like that. I'll let y'all know, but I'm gonna start weighing them, so that'll help figure out how much, because shipping's expensive and that goes by weight. But I think going by weight, pricing it by weight, Jaxie was telling me what most mystery boxes, how they're sold, the weight. Of course, mine aren't going to be, it's not going to be that expensive for the amount of yarn you get, I think. I think I did pretty good. Okay, I'm on my last round. And then I'm going to be doing increases. Did you guys see on We Crochet, I got an email. I don't know, they had like a sale for yarn, but I bought yarn from them last week. So I missed, you know, I'm not going to buy more yarn. The type of yarn they had for sale, but because I bought a dozen hanks. What was it? week and a half ago from Knit Picks, or is it We Crochet? They're the same, but anyways, they had their dot hooks on sale, $15 a set, and $5 for the little thing to hold them. You know, I stocked up on them. So, can never have enough hooks. But I also, I like to give those away for Christmas gifts. Now I just got to remember who I gave them to already. Oh! Y'all had my video off and didn't realize it. I'm sewing the head on. I figured out the better way. I put stitch markers all the way around where I wanted to put my stitches, the row. It helped me keep track of the rows. So I don't know if that's how a lot of Amy makers do that, but I think it's keeping me even, keeping the head even, you know. It's centered on the project. Well, it's supposed to be anyways. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank goodness I did it that way, because otherwise I wouldn't have. I don't know how I got that head on center. I don't think that head's centered really. It's coming along. I wasn't sure how much yarn I needed. The pattern says I only need 12 inches, but I did that on the last one and I didn't have enough yarn. So, oh no. I shouldn't have removed that. Put stitch marker back there. We're almost done. Can you see? Kinda. Now this stitch marker I can remove because I know what I can see the edge. So it's only like 3 up from the edge on the head. We're almost there. You can see some fluff. There. One more. Let's do one more stitch. See what's going on. I don't know why, but my camera keeps turning off. That's weird. Anyways, I've got the head. I'm not sure which way the head's gonna go. This character has a big head, but I don't think I'm gonna do the one-eyed character. And see all the spots on its body? See this, see right here? That's how it's supposed to look. So, I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it 2 eyes though. So, anyways. So I'm working on its tootsies right now. Or no, I'm working on its, I have no idea what I'm working on. I'm working on the arms. So I have to do, all right. The arms are pretty easy. And I'm sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but the arms are pretty easy. I just got to do 2 rounds of single crochet in here. I've already got part of it done. But yeah, there for a few minutes I was talking to myself. For about 5 minutes the camera kicked off. That's weird. It kicked off twice. Unless I'm having a senior moment and don't remember turning it off. Oh, who knows? But yeah. Oh, I know what I was talking about. It's 10:30. I started this at 9:30. So I think I'm doing pretty good time-wise. So should be able to get everything sewn on. Now that I figured out common sense, you need to just put stitch marker your body parts together on the rows that you want to sew, and that way you know what row you need to stitch. It took me a couple attempts to figure that out. Okay, so stitch around. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. Crochets and then 11 single crochets. Okay. 3 double crochets. Okay. I gotta count, and that's my least favorite thing to do is count. So I'll get it figured out. I love the hand that she created. This pattern I'm doing, it was created by Anita over at Yarn Over Hook. YOH Crochet is her channel, but she has some really good content. She's makes really cool amigurumis, and she holds the amigurumi wars. If you are an amigurumi maker, go check her channel out. But she also does really good, like during certain times of the year, of patterns that she gives you pattern ideas. Her best one is her Halloween one. Well, my favorite one is the Halloween one she does of things you could do for Halloween, which is really cool. And then decrease, and then 5 rounds. Okay, I gotta stuff the hand. I'm still using my pillow. I'm stuffing everything. This pillow is gone a long ways. I think I've already used up 1 pillow though. I had 2. Now I'm on the last. It's a body pillow. But I think the first pillow wasn't a body pillow. stuff the hand. Okay, now where's my hook? Okay. Alright, so now we're working on the arm. Wait. Doing these ammies, I gotta pay attention to which side I'm working on. Especially if it's the side you're gonna close in. And that's what I did wrong. I was working on the inside. There, I have it inside out. There. There, that's better. Alright. Alrighty. So now I'm making the arm. And the arms are cute, the arms that she makes, and the toes are adorable. The way she has you make the little toes. But yeah, I think it'll be much quicker. I think I said this already. Sewing on the arms, now that I know, dummy me, you're supposed to pin them. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I think that's the best way. All right, so now, all right. So I got the hand stuffed. Let's get the yarn stuffed in there. Okay, I gotta mark this. So, what I do with my stitch markers, they're here somewhere. They're right here. As I was saying earlier, while the video was off, I wish they sold these big markers by the bag. Now Hobby Lobby sells them where they're big and then they get smaller in those packs, and I've got like 6 packs I bought on clearance. They were only like $1. They were back in the beginning, they were like $3 a pack. I don't know what they are today, and I got them on clearance. And I thought they weren't going to come back, but they did come back. But they don't have those killer clearances anymore, I don't think. I don't think they're gonna. They might. Who knows, right? I don't need to buy any more of their clearance yarn, because I haven't used a lot of what I got. Well, I've also put them in mystery boxes. So we're on row 2. I'm gonna leave that stitch marker in there so I know which row I'm on. So I don't have to count. Yeah. Oh, don't get tangled on me. And this whole character, I'm going to be able to finish it with this one skein, which is, I can't remember if I told you how many yards. 233 yards. That's a lot of yardage in, you know, a yarn like this. Okay, so we're at, all right. We're on round 2. It's not my best crocheting work because I'm not counting like I did last night. I was like really careful counting. I know this has been off a couple stitches here and there. I've been fudging it while I've been talking. But that's okay. So now we're on row 3. Or no. We're on row 4. We're getting there. So probably gonna get off of here so I can get cracking, get this video uploaded before I go to the party, and I'll try to remember to take video at the party, and I'll share some of it with you guys. You know, it's a nice party. They've got all that fancy blow up things, the giant slide. I don't know if you guys heard that because I don't know how far back the video was shut off. I've been talking for a while and realized the video was shut off. So it happens. Let me see how many rows. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got one more round. And then I can go to the next arm. Yay. This arm's cute. It's smaller than last night's, but that's okay. This is a nice size. I'd like to make different colored monsters for her with different faces. But I'm not real good at that. I have to look and see what's out there. I need to pull up Anita's channel and see what she's got. I'm not sure if she does tutorials. She might, and I'm just not aware of it. Okay. Scissors. Uh-oh. Now, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. I hope that doesn't come unraveled. No, I don't think it is. You believe that? I'm going to have to tuck that in. Inside. Can't believe that broke that easy. So it's not overly strong, but I'm sure it's not supposed to be. So, but anyways, all right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I'll have more video for you today or this evening. Anyways, I love you guys. Mwah.